This was a weird month for releases. Hey guys, welcome back to my corner of the internet. As you guys can see, today we are going to be duping the vibes of makeup releases in the month of March. I will tell you, this month kind of stumped me. There was some odd releases. There was things that I don't know, I felt like it wasn't your typical beauty releases. Maybe I'm just looking in the wrong spot, but it was a little bit weird this month. So we're gonna talk about it. I pulled a few things from my collection that I am duping the vibes with, that I'm content with. There are some things that I may already have or may want, you never know. So I do want to share that with you guys because I'm always wanting to be honest with you guys. So if you're interested to see what I'm duping, how I can help your wallet, stay tuned. All right, as I tell you guys all the time, I am looking over to my left at my laptop so I can read stuff to you guys and not give you misinformation. Okay, so the first release I want to talk to you guys about is one that I find a little bit awkward, odd, out, third wheel. I don't know how to, it's like out there, not normal. It's the Pat McGrath with Louis Vuitton collab. And it's interesting because when we heard about this collab, we know that Pat McGrath has been silent for a while, but hold that thought because she decided to throw something at us that I will be talking to you guys about. So this collection will include 55 lipsticks first, and then 10 nourishing lip balms and 8 eye palettes. Here's the deal with this. We know this is not targeted to your everyday consumer for two reasons. One, Louis Vuitton's expensive, stupid expensive. Two, Pat McGrath is also expensive. She's not a one that you could just go out and buy. You need to have a few $100s in your pocket to get some of her things. So I am a little bit hesitant to see what is coming out and how much things are going to be. Something tells me it's going to be more about packaging than anything. These suckers are going to be heavy, where they're going to be like a weapon. You're probably going to buy these to use as weapons, to protect yourself, to protect your makeup collection from somebody who wants to steal it. This doesn't seem to appeal to me at all. My whole entire makeup collection is duping the vibes for this. I don't need lipsticks from them. Lipsticks go quickly bad. Why would I buy something that's going to cost me most likely $75 for one lip product? I'm not doing that. If I'm going to get an eyeshadow palette, it has to be something that I'm going to use every single shade in when it comes to this collection, because I would not be interested. I don't care about the emblem. I don't care about it looking like Louis Vuitton. Ain't nobody coming up to me and be like, Alex, ooh, what lipstick are you wearing? Ooh, is it Louis? Ooh, look at the imprint. No one's going to give a hoot. No one's going to care. No one's going to be interested in that. For me, I'm completely skipping this out. It's coming in the fall, so we'll see what it looks like. But this is like a little taste of it, and it's going to be a bunch of red lipsticks. It's going to be a bunch of neutral stuff because I don't see this being out there or different from your normal type of stuff. So this is definitely something I will be skipping out of, and I feel like this is not appealing to the masses. Like, this isn't something that most of us will be able to get or afford. I don't see that. I don't see that price point happening. Since we were speaking of Pat McGrath, I figured we will talk about the palette that she actually revealed, and I believe it is out. I've seen some people on Instagram already playing around with it. This is the new Petalmorphosis Mothership 12, I believe it is. You guys, it is beautiful. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is beautiful. It has appealed to me, and I am interested in it for specific reasons. But the dupe that I have in my collection is, I mean, like almost identical to it. It's the What's Up Beauty one, the Dragon's Eye. This formula is amazing. It's made in Italy. The formula of it is phenomenal. It blends beautifully. It glides on your eyelids. It lasts all day, and it's a fraction of the price. If you are interested in this Pat McGrath one, you would not be disappointed in this dupe at all. I promise you guys. And these have like those shifty shades that most people like. As you guys can see from there, they're shifty shades. Beautiful, beautiful palette, and it's almost identical. If anything, the What's Up Beauty is providing a little bit more of the mattes for you guys than the Pat McGrath one is. Now, hear me out. I would be interested in this palette solely to compare to see the difference in formula because I know this one's made in Italy. I know this one's high quality. So I'm curious to see how the shimmers feel, how the shimmers play out on my eyes, especially someone like me who has very oily eyelids. And 9 out of 10 eyeshadows by the end of the day have either faded a little bit or creased a little bit, not to the point where I don't want to wear the eyeshadows, but I do see a difference. So I'm curious to see. For now, I am enjoying this one. I am loving this one. I never pay full price for a Pat McGrath palette, so I'm not going to get this one right away. I am going to wait for a sale, most likely on Black Friday or when she has some sort of like good sale where it's like 30 or 40% off, because I'm not paying. I have a feeling it's not even going to be 128 anymore. I feel like inflation has made this one probably go to 135. So I will be waiting. I will not be paying full price for this. I do have a gift card that I could possibly use for this, but I am being honest with you guys. I am interested to compare, and because I love this one and I do enjoy the Pat McGrath formula, I would enjoy that one. I just want to see the difference between this one and that one so then I can give you guys an educated result, educated review on both of them, so then you guys can decide whether you prefer the Pat McGrath formula or you want to try the What's Up Beauty one. The What's Up Beauty one I believe is under $50. This one I'm going to go on a stretch and say maybe it's going to be under 35. Who knows? But it is a beautiful palette. I'm not going to lie to you. It is beautiful, but I will not be getting it anytime soon. Just be aware that this is a palette that is on my radar that I may or may not be interested in getting sometime in 2025. I will wait unless my gift card can help me out with it. We'll see. We will see. All right, here we go again, you guys. Another influencer releasing another line. I am so over this. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I am so over it. The amount of stuff that we have that's being constantly released is ridiculous. You guys, you don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need to get any of this. If you have a skincare routine that already works for you, don't get anything here. I feel like Mikayla is another person that's just trying to get her name out there, trying to be in the mainstream. When it comes to skincare, I don't play. I do not play specifically. I keep to what I know. I keep to what I like. And I have proven time and time again that when I run out of a product and I don't repurchase it right away, I see a difference in my skin. So I know what works. And my skincare routine is nowhere near $300, $400, $500. It's literally in the morning I use 3 products and in the evening I use 3 products. That is it. I don't need a lot. I don't need a ton. And you guys can see that my skin isn't breaking out all the time. I am not having rashes on there. The only thing that I have is a little bit of redness, but that's something that I've always had on my cheeks area. And it's not something where it's like rosacea. I've checked it over and over with dermatologists. It's not rosacea. It's just my skin. When I was a kid, I didn't put on sunblock. It wasn't a thing. And some of my stuff broke open and now I have a little bit of redness that I just deal with, and that's okay with me. This skincare line, she's calling it Point of View, and it's coming out with lip stuff, priming milk, a glow serum, a whipped cream, and a tacky primer. We all have seen this. You don't need to get this. You guys, it's fine. It's fine. I have so much skincare. Like, I know that my skin reacts beautifully to vitamin C. For me, if I stop using vitamin C, I see the texture in my skin come back. 100%, I see it. And the one that I use is 20 bucks. 20 bucks, you get it at Ulta, you get it at Target, you can get it at Walmart. It is sold. It is a line, and I have trusted it for years. I still use it till this day. You guys, it's amazing. Then I just use my glow serum from Merit, and then I use a lotion, a moisturizer, basically a moisturizer for my skin. That is it. And then SPF. If I want to use SPF that day, I'll use SPF. If not, it's okay. I don't use SPF every single day, but I try to do it specifically when I'm outside all the time. You guys, I know that most of us want to support YouTubers, support influencers, and I get it. And I'm one that if I ever came out with this line, I would appreciate that. But honestly, just stick to what you know. Stick to what you have. You don't need this. Oh, I bought this just to support her, but it didn't work out for me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Save your money, because she ain't going to come back and tell you, oh, well, I'll refund your money since it didn't work for you. just stick to what you have. You don't need this. Like, I look at this and this is so boring. So boring. There's a lot of skincare from Ordinary that's inexpensive. Inkjoy is inexpensive. Versed is inexpensive. You have Derma E that's inexpensive. You have, what's the other one that I like? Good Molecules is inexpensive. You guys, there's plenty out there, and you don't need 6, 7 products. You just need like 2 to 3 and you're set. Sometimes I only put like 1 product a day, and you guys, my skin ain't killing me. It ain't killing me. Okay, so this next release attracted me solely because it's kind of like geared towards my kids, and some of my kids play it, but not like hardcore where they need to have it. I know there's a movie coming out, so this is why they have this collection. This is the NYX and the Minecraft movie collection. This is cute. I think it's cute. I think it's adorable. They're coming out with some cheeky bombs. They're calling them cheeky bombs. They came out with a 10-piece collection bundle if you want to get that. They're also coming out with a compact mirror, those clicky pens that I'm not a fan of, and highlighter balm. We all have seen this. We all have this. That clicky pen, you guys, if you have the Tarte Maracuja one, stick to that. I used to have a NYX one like this, and I gave it away because I didn't like it. You guys, I don't need a ton of these, so I got rid of it. I personally don't care for these. You guys have seen on camera why I don't care for them. They travel. I don't like it. It looks weird on me. I just don't like it. So I'm not interested in these. Then they have these balmy things. You guys, if you have Merit Balm, I know Quo came out with these. Moira has these the same. You don't need these. These are just more of like if you want the outer packaging. This doesn't interest me at all. The mirror is cute, okay. I feel like this is more like kids makeup. It looks like Claire's makeup. It looks like icing. You know what I mean? Like the Target dollar section kind of thing, the Ulta dollar section. I don't know, it just doesn't appeal to me at all, and I'd rather just use what I have in my collection for the things that I'm interested in. You don't need this. Guys, you don't need this. If you're a fan, then okay, I see it. But if not, I don't know. It's more like kids play for me. All right, last but not least, you guys, it is something that was sent to me in PR, so I do want to share with you guys, but I do want to share some dupes with you guys as well. This is the Westman Atelier Face Powder Duos. So they're supposed to give you a dimension and pop. The powder meets antioxidants for lush, lightweight finish. So they came out with face sculpting powder duos, and there's 3 shades of those. And then you have the Baby Cheeks blush duos. So I ended up with a cheek blush duo. So there's only 3 shades of those. I did not care for the face sculpting things. You guys know I don't do that. So the one that I got was the Suede and Sable, which is a warm rose and a warm tawny. You guys know that I like these kind of shades. I haven't played around with it yet because I've only gotten it like literally 2 days ago. I just posted it on Instagram, so I haven't been around to play with it just enough, but I am going to try this tomorrow. This is beautiful. I will tell you, if you are interested in this, how I can describe this, this is luxe. You feel the weight of this. This is not like some cheap plastic. It's beautiful. It has a beautiful magnetic closure to it. It's nice and soft. Has a beautiful mirror that goes with it. And you get enough product in here. You're getting 4.8 grams in each of these, I believe. So, 4.8 grams or 0.17 ounces in each of these. So you're getting quite a bit of product in here. This is going to last me a long time. And these look beautiful. I'm not going to lie to you. It's beautiful. But if this was not sent to me in PR, what I would pull out, and is what I'm wearing today, I had these Cover FX blushes. These are your blush duos. I believe that there's other brands that have the same blush duo. I just saw that Charlotte Tilbury's coming out with blush duos. I guess it's like a thing. And it's funny because I've been seeing a lot of declutter videos in the last few months. You know, everyone likes to do it at the end of the year, and some people had these and they got rid of them, and I feel like these are such a beautiful formula. So this is in Pink Dahlia. As you guys can see, in this one specifically, you're getting a glowy and then a matte, versus this one where you're getting 2 mattes, but it's kind of like the same concept. This one came, oh my goodness gracious, 14.5 grams. So this is coming with a lot more. I believe that Cover FX still has them, and currently they might be having a sale. This is the one that I'm wearing on my cheeks, you guys, and I love it. Every time I wear this one, it brightens my face up. This is the kind of pink I like. This pink with a little bit of a peachy undertone to it, not so much, but I love this one. I just bounce in both. I don't just pick one or the other. I bounce them both to give me a beautiful glow, and I love this blush. So if you don't have this or don't want to purchase these, because I do not know how much these are, honestly. These are beautiful. They're coming April 4th, I believe, to Sephora and other retailers. But these are gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie to you. These are beautiful, and I'm so appreciative of getting this one. But I wouldn't have purchased that on my own. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't have purchased that on my own. One, I'm not buying blushes. But two, I have this in almost every shade but two, I believe. And this is just stunning. It is beautiful. I love the formula of it. I love how it applies. I love how it wears on my face today. Like in general, I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. So if you have a duo, I'm assuming that I think I saw one from ColourPop having duos. Too Faced probably has duos, you guys. Or just grab two different blushes. You're good to go. You don't really need these. This is beautiful, but a dupe for it is this. Another dupe, a Charlotte Tilbury, I saw coming out with one. There's drugstore versions of it. You don't need to get it. All right, you guys, like I said, this kind of month was a little bit for me. Like there was more releases of things coming out that were extensions of lines already. So there wasn't much. I know ColourPop's coming out with the Toy Story palette. I saw that coming out. But I honestly don't have many dupes in my collection anymore because that's not a color story that I would be interested in at all. That's just not something I care for. Like I said, if I'm going to do color, I'm going to do something like this where I still have shades that are going to ground me for everyday looks with those pops in there. And I don't mind that. This is colorful enough for me. I don't need that from ColourPop. And I know that it's nostalgic. It's very rare for me to fall for packaging. I've said this many times, and the times that I have fallen for the packaging, I have said it to you guys. I don't need to have a Toy Story eyeshadow palette just to say I had Toy Story. I love the movies, but I'm not such a big fan of the movies for me to go out there and buy all this stuff. To me, it's like, okay, it's beautiful. Yeah. My kids probably think it's more of a toy than anything, so I'm not interested in that. But that's what I have, you guys. It was rather boring this month. I'm not gonna lie, rather boring. I was like struggling to pick things because I'm just like, really? There wasn't much out there, which is fine. You know what? I wish it was more like this, so then my pocket would be better. I did purchase a few things, and I will let you guys know in the video coming up this week of all of my PR, declutters, empties, purchases, pans, all that kind of stuff will be coming up. So you guys will see exactly what it is that I was interested this past month because, guys, overall, it was kind of like meh. I believe like around May, June is when I start to pick it up. So we'll see what happens then. That's all that I have for you guys today. Let me know in the comment section what releases were you interested in? Because if I found it boring, maybe you guys found it interesting. Nothing appeased me this month. Nothing stuck out to me. Nothing was like, oh, that I might want. Let me try to get myself off of that train so I don't spend the money. Nothing much. It was really, really boring this month. All right, guys, that's all that I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the video on the screen. Until then,